Boom, we're back.
We're back again.
Christmas Eve.
Boom, we're back. Christmas Eve show.
2020.
Woo! Can you believe it's almost over?
If you're listening and that was too loud, I apologize. If you had the volume up, not down, and I just went,
woo! Has it been a good year for you?
Yes. Question?
That's good. Yes, question.
Do we know what the question is?
No.
COVID.
COVID.
Do we know what the question is? It has been a year. For the books. For the ages.
It has been.
So 2020, we have a lot to talk about, actually.
We actually do.
As you're typing.
I am. I'm just sharing the live show.
So 2020 coming at us pretty hard. We're winding down. So if you're watching this, it's the 23rd of December. We're Eve. If you're not ready for Christmas, God help you.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. Are you ready?
You know what? I think I'm almost ready.
What is I'm almost ready?
I still have a couple of things to get tomorrow. I think we're gonna.
You're not done with your shopping?
No, because we've been pretty busy up until even today and tomorrow. We have stuff we have to do.
Yeah. We've been killing it. Yeah.
We have to break away and try to get a couple of last minute things for the significant other. I think we have 2 gifts or something. But hey, then nothing like the last
better
hour.
half.
The better half. She's always really good at this. Like I said in the previous shows. Although this year I might win because she underestimated the lack of how wonderful UPS and other places are right now.
So
how many out there,
winning.
like straight up, how many out there have just lost packages like crazy? I've had 3 or 4. Like this year is above normal for package lossage.
I like gifting though. So I'm a
Well, it's a good year to say you gifted somebody because, hey, did you get my package? And then if they say no, it must have been lost in the mail. Everybody got packages. We mailed them all.
Blame it on COVID. So 2020, I'm ready for Christmas. We have 2 little ones. You have 2 little ones.
So excited. They're like beyond excited.
It really does make Christmas
does.
A whole nother level. So.
It does. It's fun.
Coming up. So we have, speaking of Christmas, we did something special for the community this year, truly out of love.
Yep.
And it turned into something that we were unexpecting, if that's even a word. We were not expecting to kind of turn out and love coming back to us. Let It Glow Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce put together this thing, which I think was pretty cool. The Let It Glow. And so all the businesses in Carter County, Carter County, most of them had the opportunity to decorate. We decided to throw a snow machine out there and run it every night, 7 to 8 o'clock, which it will still run tonight. It's set up.
High five to the chamber for championing in a new way.
But for me, and I think Triworks, it's been super cool to watch people on security cameras sneak up and get pictures with their family and their kids with the snow coming down. A lot of smiles. Like honestly, that's what it's all about. So we've had people reach out to us via messaging. You message, hey, can you turn it on? Got a photo I'd like to get with some friends, family. Yeah, we'll continue to do that, guys. If you want to come out and get those shots, we'll keep it loaded. Even if we're not here, we can turn it on and off. Send us a message. We'll do our best.
So if you go back to the other episodes where Josh is like, if you can get this done in time, it's going to be a miracle and amazing. So that was building.
That was a miracle.
I don't know about miracle, but it was close to it. It was stressful. building the set for out front. And then Josh and Nancy came through with epic fashion and dropped the snow machine on us.
Yeah.
Combined all elements together. And all we really wanted to do before we even knew Let It Glow existed was to give some smiles in 2020 because we all need some.
Yeah. I hope my snow machine didn't overshadow the amount of work that Turner put into the nutcrackers out there. Like all that was
no.
Then Josh bought a snow machine, and that's the only thing people talk about. No, it's the whole thing that really sells the package. Yeah.
I'm more impressed with just the way people enjoy it. I'm with you. Like I get a kick out of people coming in and just
actually last night we were eating downtown. Yeah. When he came back and there's a couple out there and they were here at like no joke 7:59. They walked up to the steps. The snow went off. I was like, "Don't worry, I got this." So luckily I was there. Turned it on, cranked it up for them. They got their pick and everything else. Little video.
Where'd you go eat?
Oh man, I always hit it up the road. Is Mia's place, Beach Bums.
Oh man, Beach Bums. That's another 2020 awesomeness for us as a crew. That's a top secret. We love all of our midtown, uptown, downtown restaurants.
Yep.
But Mia does.
Kills
if you don't Beach Bums, there's some top secret
her
stuff.
Her food
there.
is no joke. Like she's always changing it up too. There's always new stuff there.
Meatloaf is live.
Yep.
Brandon, producer Brandon. Merry Christmas, producer Brandon.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Meatloaf. Hashtag he loves meatloaf.
We love you, Mia.
You got a list.
I do. So speaking of eateries, in the uptown, downtown, Catch 109. Repeating, Catch 109. What did we do and why are these things out here?
Yeah, so he doesn't know it yet, but so Catch 109, people that don't know it, the owner of that owns multiple other restaurants.
What?
I don't know if he wants me to say them or not, but multiple other restaurants.
We love those
and
too.
so he, we always try to help people out to help us out. And so he helped us earlier in the year, the owner of the said restaurant. And I told him at the time, hey, when you open that restaurant up on the corner, you have to give us a call. I want to do your little promo video. Help. What do we have to do to?
Used to be the Ordinary.
Ordinary, and then before that, it was Ice House.
Ice House, that's right? Yeah.
So,
right next to me, a spot with the Beach Bums is a new restaurant, and you had a chance to go visit.
So I got a chance to go visit, film a few things. We used our C500 Mark II, which is why we have it out here on display, and then we're going to show the video here in just a second. Used it for a couple of different reasons. Semi low light there. Yeah, you forgot. Right. So we needed a machine that would film and have that little to zero noise at high ISOs. So do we want to show the video and then maybe come back?
Let's do that. Producer Brandon, you ready?
Ready? Key it up. Check it out.
Boom.
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends. Stayed in bed till Wednesday. Fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that.
That was fun.
That was pretty hype. I'd go eat there.
Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah. So the
baller.
food there, not just because we got a little echo there. Turn off the monitors there. The food there is amazing. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody knows Chef Jerry Fong.
Chef Fong, Flame, Persimmons.
Yeah. So a little to my surprise, filming that the front of the house, getting all these little cool shots, whatnot, and I go back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, there he is. So if anybody knows Jerry Fong, man, he's been in a bunch of different places. He's been in some
he did
competitions.
Oh goodness, what's the name of the gentleman that does it's not the Crazy Culinary Chef, it's TV.
Yeah.
I remember watching him. He did Persimmons for a while. He did Chef Smoke in the Flame.
Yep.
Chef Fong. We know his stuff's really good. His
so
flavor palette's baller.
So he's down here developing their profiles, their menu, all kinds of stuff. He should be here, I think he said, for the foreseeable future.
What?
So you got
here in Moorhead?
Yes. At least till springtime is what he told me.
So Catch 109 has Chef Fong-ish through the spring.
It's incredible. So
are we going to get him on?
He better. So I was hitting him up. They're trying to. It's midweek. I hit him up midweek, and this is when they're getting everything ready. So we're going to bring him back in here. We may have to do some of the nasty taste testing things with that guy. But yeah, man, the ribeye was insane. The scallops were insane. The oyster bar they have there was insane. I truthfully was impressed by it.
When is it open?
They're open. So I think right now they're open on weekends. I think they're doing weekends only. And then talking to the owner there, he's like, "Yeah, I think we're probably open up a little bit earlier." So it's cool to have that in downtown Moorhead City, guys. Another incredible restaurant with an incredible chef. Check them out. It's pretty sick.
And you filmed that using these?
Yeah, so we filmed that using the C500 Mark II, and then we used our straight cinnamon line Cine lenses. So
that's cool.
24 all the way to 35 to 50 millimeter, all the way up to 85 millimeter. For the different shots. So the tight shots are on 85, the wider shots 24, 35.
Can't get that at Best Buy?
No, you can't get that at Best Buy. So the good thing about using these, like in the cine world, or I guess in the professional world, is like we can change all these lenses out and our color doesn't shift, or everything is basically uniform. So when you dump it in and start editing it and putting it together, it feels like a uniform product.
So before we go into year in review, you're giving some good marketing tips. You and I were talking and doing some research on colorization or coloration of your content, video long form, video short form, and even color. If you're most folks do with Facebook, that we have known for a while, and we'll give this tip away, that the color of your creative video, we hope it is, not static images for all you that are posting static images with tons of hashtags. Stop.
Don't do
it. The colorization of your content really draws organic lift. Long story short, if it looks popping, people are going to look at it.
They're going to look at it.
If it's a still image, get it off there.
Yes.
If it's a video, you're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
And then the duration of your creative content, short form and long form.
Both is super important.
Teach it up.
Yeah. Short form, long form depends if we are placing an ad,
Yeah.
if we're trying to reach new people, or if we're trying to get views. So today's video would be a
Long form video.
long form. How long do we want this to go?
It just depends on
Some people are like, not very long.
Yeah.
Under the hour.
Under the good answer. So long form videos you want to be long, 30 minutes plus.
And where you place it matters.
We're placing these right now on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. It's going through our website, a bunch of different places. But specifically talking about Facebook, Facebook loves this long form stuff.
They do.
They love it. They can lift it up. They'll share it in people's feed and everything else. Again, why we built this live studio here
Exactly.
is for our clients to come in and use that.
So
short form after that. You can, you have
Other
another
tip.
piece? Yeah.
Other tip. So when we're talking about placement on social media, and we wanted to show this 109 video because number one, you need to go eat there. Top. That's
Yes.
the number one reason. Number two is because if you're not having creative services, if you're using an iPhone, nothing wrong with that. If you're not having someone do this in a professional manner, we wanted to show you those tools to say, hey, time out. Give us a
this.
call. Watch what is happening with this piece of creative, and know that because that you have something that you enjoy, the creative is wonderful. You just can't plaster it all over Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All those platforms deserve their own specific content.
Yep. And so if you are watching our live feed, and if you do follow us at all, most likely you will soon see this video in a whole different fashion used for different purposes. So we will be helping this particular owner in this particular restaurant at Catch 109 get the word out about this restaurant.
Yep.
So these little pieces, you'll see little pieces of it, and we have a lot of other footage we haven't used yet. It'll be used to target people in the right way to deliver and bring people to his restaurant.
Another top secret thing, Nancy's going to come out of the office and kick us for telling us, but the audio that you see or you hear in that video, everything has closed caption, and we'll use Facebook because everyone's familiar with it. Facebook, whether you do it or not, is going to close caption or record and deliver your audio content. They're going to use those words in your video of how to organically lift or deliver your content, whether you know it or not. So if Josh and I are talking in a live video now, it's being closed caption right now. And if we mention certain words and the algorithm at Facebook hears it, it'll deliver the content as it sees fit.
Scary.
Same thing. I know all of you active listeners out there, like you Flatlanders, they're listening. They know when I want to buy paper because it's actively listening to my cell phone. No, it's listening to your video content, and it knows your friends.
Yep.
Point being that when you do audio like we did in this feature, we're very peculiar about where we get it from so that it's not copyrighted.
Yep. And what we say.
Right.
So the things we say are all going to meet the standards on Facebook. And even as you and I both know, the amount of ads we place for customers, right?
Sure.
We do a ton. We do a ton of it. And when you get into it, you and I both know, like having done it 1,000 times, 1,000 times, way more than 1,000 times, the verbiage is everything. It'll determine whether it delivers, whether it doesn't deliver, whether it's just kicked out completely, and so forth. So
This
all
is
these
a lot to
little
remember,
pieces-
though. So
It is, man.
if you're a
Just call
business
us.
owner, and my last
Call us,
point was
man.
going to be on mobile. We'll get to that in like 2 seconds. But
Yeah.
this is a lot to grasp. And you're running a small business or medium-sized business or a national brand.
Yeah.
How can you?
I would
do
say
this?
the placement and the target, especially when you're in the business of your business, like, hey, I'm going to spend some money. I want to grow business. Give it to the professional.
Say it one more time.
Give it to the professionals. If you're willing to, if
one
you're
more time.
marketing, you can do your feed, do what you want to do.
Right.
If you're
Daily
looking
post,
to
that's all you.
It's
Go
all
ahead.
you. If you're looking to truly reach a new people, new clients,
New customers.
we do it well. I'm just going to brag a little bit. We do it well. We create.
There's
the
nothing
content
wrong
well.
with bragging about that aspect of it. I don't think it's. I don't think it's
It's
beyond.
a combination of tools, truthfully, to make things work. And,
We watch.
we're fortunate.
We do a lot of research and analysis. All 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. Everyone who works here, especially the principals who work here, we do a lot of looking and researching and discovering content, and we see what's going on in the webosphere. Some of you are scaring us.
And the fun part, though, about what we do is we always test on ourselves first.
Correct. So if it fails on us first.
Yeah. Yeah, like so we are like we're the early adopters of all things. So we spend our own money first always and fine tune things like, ooh, this worked good.
What's up with TikTok?
We have got to tell this client, and always when we're doing, we already have like our client in mind. Like this is a client that could use this tool. Let's launch it.
The
Let's
number
go.
of clients who say, "I don't want to do TikTok. That's for kids," and we just look at each other and laugh because it's the highest.
We're up to like
engagement.
22,000 followers.
Last tip before we get into mobile: Spotify. If you're not on Spotify right now, and Nancy really is gonna, I can hear banging on the wall in there. So Spotify, if you're not delivering both visual and audio ads on Spotify, it's the Wild West. Premium content's there. The
cool.
cost to get into it and the level of engagement you get is it. You have to. whether it's through us or someone else, call us. We can knock it out for you. But if you're not on Spotify or Pandora, you're missing out.
Be there.
What are you? Are you a Spotify or a Pandora person?
I'm a straight Spotify guy.
Producer Brandon, what are you? Are you a Spotify or Pandora person?
I converted from Pandora to Spotify.
Whoa. You had 2 seconds on that. Did we change your mind?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we should like bring in the nasty cakes again and like have to eat a nasty cake when the answer's wrong.
Right. And you're going to get
Nasty
a
cake.
cherry chocolate disaster. All right. Last thing before we move on from marketing tips. Everyone always gets this wrong. All of your clients and customers are on this device.
Oh my gosh!
If you're not putting content out for this device, hear me. I know it's Gary Vee like. If you're not getting or calling us to produce content for this device, every single person out there, your clients, your customers, your base, your money is on that phone.
You know, one of the big learning curve, I say not even a learning curve. One of the things that's been fun this year with some of our clients is a lot of people have thought that my business doesn't make sense there.
Explain.
I'm in this field of what I do.
Oh, yeah.
My business, it doesn't make sense for my business to be there. And the argument is always like the age demo's not there, the group's not there, whatever it's going to be.
My plumbing business, my shirt
Everything.
knitting business.
It's not the case.
Not the case.
It is like beyond not the case.
Everybody uses their phone. It's the new
Everybody
TV.
uses their phone. Everybody's delivered, and all of us consume it, man. We're all like overly
The
consumed by
amazing
it.
thing is that we can go direct to pockets.
Yeah.
Without having to go through TV or radio. I mean, those are great tools, but we can go direct to pockets, which is pretty cool. All right, year in review, 2 seconds on, a little bit more than 2 seconds. 2020.
Oh my God.
Think back in the back
Jeez,
wheel. What
what a
have we
year.
done? And we got to talk about t-shirts.
Smokes. What did we do this year?
Boston.
Yeah, we did Boston.
Wait, before that, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, we had Michael Jordan came to the Big Rock.
Big Rock.
This year we did the Facebook Live feed for Big Rock, which
We
is
knocked
a
it out of the park for
huge
live.
deal. That went great for them.
Another, and not a negative to Big Rock because they were apprehensive at first. Like, why do we want to do live Facebook? We're like, why would you not? That's
they
where
had
everybody's
faith.
at.
They had faith. They did it, man. They killed it. It was
COVID
wonderful
kind of
year for
came
them.
close to us, and it was a way for them. Kudos to Big Rock. Let's give them
Yeah.
a soft applause for delivering to Big Rock this year in a new way. And we said,
You know
hey,
what was cool about that too is so like, this year Michael Jordan came in. So if we're looking back at neat things that happened in this year was Michael Jordan, and so we got to work. It was fun because we got to work alongside the Big Rock, obviously, and we had Curtis Strange in the room. We had Mr. Bennett in the room.
Curtis was amazing.
And this year was the year we were filming all this stuff and we were recording it all locally and everything else. So when Michael Jordan came in, this is like crazy gold mine.
Yeah.
So do you remember it was just a mad dash to get this out?
Do a little behind the scenes. We had.
Yeah.
We'll give credit to Curtis because Curtis actually delivered on this. We had
Curtis
some,
is the guy for this.
MSNBC executive producers come in.
Yep.
We had some ESPN folks, and we were in a mad dash that day to get that content out for Big Rock. So high five to Curtis for his connections with that, and Mr. Bennett, Tommy Bennett, who was a wonderful MC.
So truthfully, within 30 minutes, I would say, of that fish being weighed in, and Mr. Strange's contacts, we put together the video, sent it out, and it was like everywhere.
How cool is it when your
Everywhere.
content is
It's
on
crazy.
a national media front? And
I thought that was cool because it lifted the Big Rock in such a way that it was so needed this year.
well, I will lift you because that producer, that executive producer, came into the live studio we had and looked around and said, "Wow."
He did,
In a good way, he said, "Wow, this is a full-on production. You guys are producing, guys and gals are producing live content,
Like
and
a
it's going
show.
to be.
He's like, this is a
this
straight
straight
TV show.
show. It's like we can do this for you."
It is.
Anyway.
He goes, "Who are you?"
So that was Big Rock. That was my.
He literally said, he goes, "Who are you?"
That was Big Rock. Michael Jordan. We went to
Yeah.
Boston for a little bit.
Yeah, Boston was cool. We had a Parker boat shoot up there. We had to make it in 2 trips to get the boats that we needed shot. But shooting those boats in downtown or right in front of the city skyline was cool.
You took a couple minutes and rode the
did.
subway with me.
We did.
Got some straight urban content.
Urban content on the old subway and then downtown and some like it was really a eerie and almost weird feeling
it's
in
middle of
downtown.
COVID, right? Yeah.
Middle of COVID, so like the streets were next to empty and we got some incredible shots.
Check it out. Other than that, so in Wyoming?
Wyoming, hey, some idiot in the room had it's 5 days. Eventually, I'll have the content together. Maybe there'll be some time over the Christmas break to put it together. Everybody's proud of me. When are we going to see it? When are we going to do it?
I'm proud of you because I know you took some stuff that's
Man,
crazy.
we have so much to use on it, and so yeah, maybe if our client people are paying people back down right now, we'll do it.
Client growth for 2020 is another. That's a lot because you added on a lot more family
200
members, as we call them, or partners to what we're doing. And then I'll add on top of that live studio, what we're sitting in.
Yeah, live studio was one of those things that
Groundbreaking for us.
Yeah, when the virus came, right in March. I don't know if you remember. I was like, "Hey guys, we're gonna." It sounds crazy. We're gonna run towards the virus. That's literally what I said. We're gonna run towards the virus. This is an opportunity.
Did. I thought you. I was like, he's crazy.
Yeah, this is always. There's always in life. There's always an opportunity. Like always, just figure it out and beat it. So this is part of that. So our show and everything. This is honestly, we have barely scraped what this is going to do. I'm telling you, is we haven't even like. I'm excited.
This is studio revamp number 2.
Yeah,
Studio,
and we have some new stuff. We have a couple of clients, legit, like what I say, almost clients. That's going to change what this is in 2021.
Oh, I know that is. Yeah, I can't wait.
It's going to be incredible.
What else have I missed for year in review 2020? I mean, it's a lot. It's hard to look back over an entire year. I was blessed to come here and work with you guys. It was fun.
Yep.
Brandon was here as well.
I think
Producer
as a
Brandon jumped
whole
in.
too for us is so we're getting to touch and meet our clients now at the end of the year, putting together year in reviews, reporting, and all that fun stuff. And as a whole, the clients are all up. The clients are up. They're all doing well, or if not at the same level, which was super. They were completely underestimated. They were worried.
And that has been our goal, to not let
Yeah.
this unique time be a bump in, as much as we can control, a bump in either their sales, their client engagement, or their business, to reverse it and give them a lift. And I think every single one of them have had. Some of them have called and said, "Stop,"
Yep.
because you're drowning us in clients and customers.
I've had a couple of those.
There's a couple who said, "No, you just need to stop."
Yep.
So we'll keep paying you. Just stop what you're doing,
Hey,
because we can't.
I have to say this because this is again bragging a little bit. Had a phone call, won't say any of the names or whatever.
Oh, I know
the
it is.
client literally said, "I can tell when you're running our ads. The phone won't stop." And then when I come into work on Monday, I know I'm gonna have to fill up all this paperwork for these new people coming in. She's like, "It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but I just know the amount of work."
It's
that's
pretty
coming.
bad and good when you go, "Hey, can you call the Triworks team and tell them just to stop?" Because we can't hire.
And
any
we've
more
been
people.
super quiet about this. We've been quiet about. Like,
But it's
what we
2020,
actually
so
do.
you can sing. You can ring the bell now.
2020, we're gonna ring the bell.
You can ring the bell.
2021, you have no idea what's
One-
gonna happen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that 2 seconds. Actually, more than 2 seconds. We have a little secret to say and share. We love T-shirts.
Yes.
I was like, "Can I mention it today?" He goes, "Okay, go ahead." What shirt are you wearing today? You're wearing the.
So I'm just wearing the classic Triworks, but you have to. I know where you're going with this. All right,
I'm wearing
And so
Snake Farm.
You have to remember, like, we wanted to do something to keep a historical group of people relevant in their memory, and
Some of you know what we're talking about.
And as Triworks, we want to say, what does it cost? What is it like to make a brand from zero to hero? How long does it take? How much money does it cost? How much do you have to spend in the marketing to make it happen? What's the logo going to look like? What's the website going to look like? Hey, I'd like to build an online store. What does that feel like? How about processing said processes?
You're sleeping.
How about trademarking the name?
They're snoozing right now. Someone got up and took a lemonade break.
Yep. Long story short,
Zero to hero.
zero to hero.
From nothing.
And that is
Drime shirts.
Drime shirts.
Drime son.
Drime son.
Drime.
Yeah, so we've been doing that.
So we are not Drime, that's for sure. We're the Woodsers,
Correct.
and we were fortunate to take an idea, not even ours. We have to give credit to the founder.
100% inspired by Bunky.
Bunky. Bunky.
Yeah.
Sometimes IE when he's feeling froggy.
We're on a shoot filming. Bunky was helping us out this particular day, and literally something happened. He goes, "Draw him, son." I looked at Chris. Is like, "This is it, man. We got to do a T-shirt that says "Draw him, son" on it." And that's what we did. So we put together the whole brand, beginning to end. Launched a massive social media campaign. Literally within a month, our followers were super up, and we were profiting.
Drimeshirts.com. Drime. DRIME shirts.com.
Pick one up.
Thank Bunky. He's the young man on the cover of that website, and it's a lot of his historical share. And plus, we're Puerto Ricans.
Yep.
I'm from off your original. We're both Woodsers. All of us are Woodsers, and just the wanting to champion the language and the people of Down East. Not that we want
It's
to.
been fun.
It's not about making money off Drime shirts. It's
Yeah.
really about lasting legacy
Yeah.
of their
Culture.
language and culture.
Yeah, I've said it from the beginning. My goal is to make Bunky a millionaire.
That's the goal is
True
to get
story.
Bunky and get a check.
I just want to hand Bunky a check. We're still spending a bit of money in this stuff.
Or
but I
turn the
wanna
company
give-
over to him.
Yeah, here you go, Bunky. Rock and roll. It's yours, buddy.
Drime shirt. So you're wearing the.
I'm just wearing the Triworks thing. So we updated our logo this year too.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we went with the 3 rings, with the 3 different pieces of kind of what we do, who we are, what we do, colors.
It has multiple meaning. We won't get into
gracious.
the long form of that, but everything has a board, a story color mood board, and the logo was permitted to change this year as the firm and agency has
Changed.
grown. It represents, try in many ways. All the static images you do, videography, digital creation, the whole 9 yards. So it has an intent and meaning, and the colors have an intent and meaning as well. So you got to be part of the family to know that.
Yeah, everything has thought. So, man, we've done some really cool stuff this year. We have really done some good stuff.
I'm wearing a Snake Farm shirt. You can't see it today. So a little shout out to my fellows at Snake Farm Co. The reason why I'm drinking water, 21 is going to bring me into some travel that I have to get ready for. You hate water, don't you?
No, water's delicious.
Sarcasm.
When it's mixed with Mountain Dew.
This is my third 32-ounce bottle today. 64, excuse me.
How many breaks have you had to take?
A lot.
Hydration 101.
Yeah, restrooms calling my name. All right, so moving on. That's 2020. That's shirts. Dime shirts were part of that. Snake Farm Co., the one I'm wearing. You can get the shirt Josh is wearing at the Triworks website, or just call us.
On Facebook.
It's on actors. Oh, you put it on the comment section there,
on
producer
Facebook.
Brandon.
We could do that.
We have a catalog on Facebook.
Cool. Next, we've already done tips. We're running catch. I'm trying to go through my notes so we don't miss anything. We talked about catch 109. We talked about Christmas. Before we get into our final, what are we looking at in 2021? Anything else I've missed? I've enjoyed my time.
No, man, for
fun.
me, I'm extremely thankful. I'm extremely thankful for the businesses that trust us and just the opportunities we continue to have. You know, we work hard. We enjoy what we do. I hope that kind of comes through in our product and how we deal with our clients. So everybody out there, even if you're a client, not a client, we just want to say thank you. We look at everybody and
share this, like comments.
Family.
When we're on live, post a couple comments. We've had long debate about whether we post this on YouTube or Facebook. We want to keep it as organic as possible. Our fancy words for we want to hear from you. We did the call in first. Mom Talk is coming back. I know Nancy and team are working on delivering some great content in 2021. Speaking of 2021, we're going to ask producer Brandon to check our comments real quick before we kick off. But we want to talk a little bit about what we have planned for 2021. When I say we, the entire team here.
Ray said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ray.
Great guest. Ray, love what you're doing Midtown, Uptown. Keep doing it. The digital beard, I had to look twice. It looked really good. I thought it was real.
Ray, I had every intention of getting you on here for Christmas. Just, man, the time went away.
Ray, you don't want to eat. Trust me. Ray does great food. Ray, take my pain for that. You know, I got to talk about this real quick.
Fruitcake.
Do you know fruitcake? What happened to me?
So, again, earlier in the show, we were talking about the importance of long form and short form video. So when you have people watching these videos, and I would venture to say that Facebook does not even give you correct actual reporting on how many people are seeing this. So doing this, influencing people seeing that, what happened to you, Mr. Turner? We know your love for fruitcake.
No, you wanted to slap me with the fruitcake brick twice. So I have some wonderful neighbors, I won't tell where I live, who thought it was funny, and they wanted to deliver a fruitcake to my doorstep.
It's extremely
funny.
funny.
Little did they know that I have cameras everywhere.
It's extremely funny.
So said professional executive, she will remain nameless, on the phone, dropping off a fruitcake brick, giggling, thinking it's funny.
Yeah.
It was funny, by the way. But just to let you know that fruitcake lives at my house again, thanks to you.
And it'll be there until next year.
Oh, it'll last for a long time.
No worries on that. The expiration is probably 2024.
It'll last to 2024 until the next election because that's how long it's going to stay there.
It's going to be there.
So thank you to all the fruitcake givers.
You should keep it for next year's
in my
tasting.
neighborhood. You're funny. All right, 2021. What are we doing? This is something pretty cool and exciting.
Okay, so we are going to be launching a complete branding campaign for Triworks.
I don't know if the bosses are excited about it. I am.
Oh my gosh. So we will be telling the story of an individual throughout this year that'll be representing our quote unquote business. And the marketing campaign is very simple. You may have already seen a few of the ads.
We're testing.
And because we're testing. Yeah. We didn't want to dump money into this thing if it was going to flop. Our initial test is this is going to be good. So the campaign this year is going to be called Let's Be Friends.
What'd you say?
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
One more time.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Yeah. So I mean, in the marketing business, that's what we do, right? Hey, let's be friends. You're on social media. Let's be friends. You want people to come to your business. You want them to be your friend.
So those playing the home game think, oh, they just dream up. The entire team here, Nancy, Chris, Josh, everyone who works here, just sits around just on a sticky note. Like, hey, let's do an ad called "Let's Be Friends." No, this has a mood board, color board. It has a storyline to a degree. Not that your ad has to have a storyline. It's so thought out. We've over the last probably week and a half, even longer than that.
Yep.
We've discussed it. We've argued about it. We've yelled at each other
We've
about
got
it.
4 banked ads already. So we have 4 creatives done, ready to rock and roll, sitting in the stinking box, ready to rock and roll. And I'm looking forward to it.
It's a year-long campaign focused on literally just that. Let's be friends, and it's just for us. We're actually doing something for us. Long-form video, short-form video, static images, all platforms, cinematography, and a full production. I can't wait. So all year long, you're going to see Let's Be Friends. Just to kind of give you a sneak peek, last year we were an 80s neon vibe, hence the pink head I have.
Next year, we're not going to be in the 80s anymore.
We won't be in the 80s. I can't tell you the year. You'll see it.
You'll see it.
But Let's Be Friends is focused on a really cool local individual here who's going to really champion us into this next season for Triworks.
Yeah.
Give us some hints, man.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
The hint is Burt Reynolds. 70s Burt Reynolds. People are probably thinking, what in the world?
Why?
Exactly.
So the reason, I'm going to give you the reason why. I'll tell you. It's not top secret. You watch stuff, I watch stuff because we're entertained.
Yep.
What are we selling? An experience. That's it. You mean you're not selling me pictures and video? No, why would we do that?
We can do that.
It's boring.
Yeah, I can do that. I can talk about that all day long. But
I don't want to see a Facebook feed with a bunch of calls to action for like, hey.
We can do that.
We can.
That's going to be 2022. Wait, we can do that.
No, seriously, like if you go to like Disney sells experience. They're not plastering Mickey Mouse plush toys all over their Facebook feed every day. What are they selling? Experience.
Yeah.
So we hope you watch this.
It's also a little bit of putting the proof in the pudding.
That's true.
Right?
True.
I mean, so we tell people what to do all the time. If we're not doing it for ourselves, then why should they spend money with us?
Another one I like to talk about is Chick-fil-A. They don't sell chicken all that. Oh, yeah, they do. They put chicken ads in. Well, no, they sell the experience.
They do.
They sell the service and their experience, and that's number
cows.
one. And cows. That's why you buy the cow calendar.
So Let's Be Friends. It's going to happen 2021. Them things are going to be rocking and rolling. We got 4 of them built. I think I'm like, there's a couple of them. If they don't make you smile, guys, there's something wrong with you.
And
there really is something wrong with you. Like there's nothing wrong with us. You might be confused by them. That's fine.
It has to pass the we laugh test.
It has to make you smile, though. We have a lot of fun around in this place.
But there are some tricks in these ads, so we're being pretty tricky. Like there's some subliminal.
Let's do it.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
You don't want to miss it. 2021, Let's Be Friends. The whole, we call it a series. The whole immersive experience series is coming out. It is truly just for us and for you, actually, because we want you to dive into an experience that just displays everything that we can do across all platforms. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I hope everyone else here as well. We're going to have fun with it. We might trip a little bit, but all of 21, you don't want to miss it.
It's going to be fun. What else you got on your list? Anything? We done?
Done.
Man.
Michael Jordan, man. Woo!
Michael Jordan.
What'd you do 23. When you were at 2020, the beginning, in 2019, and you and Nancy were like, this agency was, it's already been out in the public. Like, what did you think 2020 was going to be?
Not this. No, I'll say this, not this. And I say that in a positive way. We've had, can I say, Nancy, what a growth? We've had like,
she's there.
Yeah. Can I say it? We've had 230% growth this year.
Whoa.
We've had 230% growth this year, and it's attributed to amazing clients.
That's true.
People trusting us, and then our team, delivering on those promises. So, looking back from Barton College football video that never quite got to happen because of COVID. I mean, we did that back in the early part of the year.
We just released that. Yeah.
Yeah, we just released it. But being able to be part of that, like a brand new program, and get that filmed up, giving it to them the Big Rock was obviously a highlight to, a lot of our clients being up huge this year. I
do have one more. So we're hearing a lot in a good and bad way. I can't afford Triworks. Triworks is an agency that we're hearing that a lot in the late season of this year. That's the big crew that my business can't afford. I'm here doing stitching. I can't afford Triworks. Preach to me.
Not true.
That's very not true.
It's not true. We want to help anybody that wants to help themselves.
There's the key. There's the key. And you can read between the lines on that one. So everyone can come and experience an element of Triworks. We can lift you in every way that we possibly can think of, whether it be from creative or ideas.
We have big hearts.
But don't sell yourself short if you're thinking that you only have a dime and you're looking for $100. So
we recently helped a lady do the same thing, had an extremely horrible experience with somebody else that left her high and dry, took her money, and you know who you are, didn't give it back, and then won't call her back. You know exactly who you are. So we took her on a clap. Man, calm down. Yeah, we brought her in. We took care of the things she needed to get taken care of.
That's just the right thing to do. Period.
That's the right thing to do, and we'll always do the right thing. It's always going to be the case. So,
especially when you run a small business, we'll leave it at that. You run a small business, you should not feel like you've been hung out to dry. Our job is to everyone around here, especially with COVID, needs, especially small business, need that lift.
That's probably the greatest paranoia in what we do. We're in a pretty small town. We're fortunate enough to have some clients out of the town. However, your reputation here is absolutely everything.
Even though we're national brands, we still maintain great relationships with some of our small and medium-sized business partners in the region, and we don't want to alienate them as well.
Absolutely not.
We don't want them to think we're so big in our britches right now.
What's great is you have literally on this table,
yeah,
maybe $25,000
Easy, Chief.
in just this, and you can use it for your local business.
I saw a pen fly out the office, so I'm pretty sure that number was not appreciated. But it's okay. We'll send Nancy extra Christmas gift.
Yeah,
we can't be giving numbers, so she gets mad at us.
I'm done.
All right, 2021, here we come.
Wait for it, buddy. Let's be friends.
Ric Flair. Woo!